Do you ever feel that you're holding back on strokes during points or fearing mistakes and constantly thinking about the way the stroke should look? In tennis, we're often focusing on how the shot should look and how to perfect the perfect swing. But thinking this way can be very frustrating and very destructive to your game. Thinking too much about technique and how the shot should look often makes your game go stiff and lack adaptability. Hi, my name is Paul Dale, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to free up your mind, simplify your strokes and learn to trust yourself again. What I'm talking about is teaching you how to become more dynamic. We're teaching students how to swing, their follow-through, their backswing, and I think that's wrong. No wonder players don't have timing or lack power in their game. But when you play in a more natural way and allow yourself to be more dynamic, you also free up your ability to feel the game. I can't emphasize enough that great timing is about your connection to the ground, not how the shot looks. And the good news is, once your timing gets better, you'll naturally take bigger swings and play with more confidence. Your timing has given you the confidence to grow your game further. Now let's move on to dynamic contact. Gaining control over the ball is where we get all our enjoyment in tennis. Being able to hit the ball to the corners and change the depth of the ball is a great feeling. Gaining control over direction and depth is the responsibility of contact. There's an old saying in tennis, you can only make 4 mistakes. That is, you can hit the ball too long, too short, too far right and too far left. While that might seem overly simplistic, it's pretty much true and just shows you how much control we can gain over the targets if our contact improves. But your control over your targets will also need a more dynamic, instinctive approach. As each ball approaches, rather than think 20 different things, try to put your trust in your racket head. As you run to balls, try to focus on pointing the strings of your racket on contact. Keep it simple. Soon, other parts of your game will begin to develop around your improved contact. You'll begin to take bigger swings at the ball and play with more authority. Now let's look at dynamic spin and how that can help grow your game. As your game develops, you'll need to learn how to spin the ball. Spin gives your game consistency and helps you create angles. Learning how to apply spin is much easier if done in a dynamic way. Here's what we do. After you hit the ball, finish with your hand at the height of your chin. As we practice your finish, pause after each stroke and check, where have your hands finished? You'll start to see the ball perform a natural arc as it crosses the net. This arc helps you play with more consistency and helps you create angles. Imagine I wanted to throw or tried to throw this ball into the basket. I would have a much better chance of making the basket if I relied on instinct. But suppose I spent a lot of time analyzing how I was going to throw in the basket. I don't think I would have been successful. In that case, I probably would have overcomplicated everything and made a mess of it. The same thing applies to your tennis. If you learn to trust your instincts, you free yourself up to play better. Tennis today has been taught in a very complicated way. There's too many details and it's confusing. Tennis is a simple game and should be kept simple. It's a dynamic game also and should be taught in a dynamic way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.